At long last, we got the dramatic return of Bleach. Yo, what's good, supported reviews and heavy spoilers for episode 1 of the Thousand Year Blood War arc. You've been warned. So after 10 long years, the Bleach anime finally makes a dramatic return with Studio Pierrot, bringing back one of the main big three of anime. Let's just jump straight into this and talk about the good. And of course, the obvious good of this episode is the enhanced animation and art style. Some of the background detail in this episode look bloody brilliant. The detail, the realism, the lighting, the reflections. Kurakara Town has never looked better, with just the scaling of some of these shots really making you feel like it's a big city. It makes it feel a lot more immersive. Some of the action scenes were bloody brilliant to look at. Eburn versus Ichigo. Felt like I was in a movie theatre watching this. And of course, just the art style itself. I love how shiny and lush and vibrant it looks. The new art style looks very different, yet also very similar to the old art style. And the CGI hollows look pretty nice actually. I really do like how they blended the 2D with the 3D in this animation. I do like how the episode begins with two new characters just sort of being stationed at Karakura Town to take down the hollows. One of them super nervous and the other one is super cocky, and they're both pretty much slayed and defeated by them. But then out of the blue, Ichigo, Chad, Uryu and Orihime all turn up and save the day. And it's just such an amazing entrance. What a way to reintroduce these legendary characters. I also love the scene with the four of them with the injured boy all just sort of chatting and eating bread. It was such a wholesome moment and just a nice way to reintroduce us to who these characters are as people, their personalities. And in typical Bleach fashion, there are some pretty laugh out loud comedic moments with Eburn making a dramatic entrance into Ichigo's room, looking all mysterious and sinister like, and Ichigo just kicks him out the window. The shot looked both beautiful yet super funny to look at. And then we have the whole dramatic fight of Ichigo versus Eburn, and to my surprise he has a Quincy cross. As an anime only, this came as a big surprise to me because to my knowledge, Uryu and his dad are the only Quincy's alive, so who is this guy and why is he wearing a Quincy cross? No spoilers please. And while all this is happening, you have Ikkaku and Yumachika investigating a village in the Soul Society, and all the people have just mysteriously vanished. So now you have this whole new mysterious plot going on in the Soul Society once again. Where did all those people go and why have they vanished? And then cutting back to the fight of Ichigo versus Eburn. Eburn's telling Ichigo to use his Bankai, and he even uses this super new power that can potentially absorb one's Bankai, if I read that right. But Eburn's power doesn't work on Ichigo, and then he starts freaking out, telling Ichigo why his Bankai won't disappear after he used that special move. So what is this Quincy dude up to? Why does he want to take Ichigo's Bankai from him? Again, more mysteries in this one episode, which I love. And then it ends with this dude cutting off his subordinate's arm while sitting on a throne, it looks like, looking all menacingly and mysterious. I'm guessing this is going to be the new villain of this final arc. Yeah, overall I did like it, but let's talk about the mixed aspects of this episode. While I did like the scenes with Yamaji in the middle half of the episode, I did find myself kind of lost and struggling to understand what was going on as these dudes in robes just come out of nowhere and start making threats to Yamaji. And I suppose that goes into my negative with this episode. While I do understand that this episode pretty much is just to set up the future events and to really get people hyped and excited for this new season, I did find myself feeling like there were moments that felt kind of rushed in this episode. I guess I'm just still used to the original Bleach pacing format style, that I felt like the pacing in this one felt kind of quick, but it's more akin to modern anime of today. I know there are like 50 plus episodes in this new final arc, so I'm hoping that they're going to slow things down and just hopefully briefly fully explain certain things that were happening to certain people. So of course I'm going to have to rewatch this episode, but I did love the episode nevertheless. I do appreciate the new OST playing during Ichigo and Eburn's fight, and I love the special ending credit scene showing us all the best bits and the worst bits of the Bleach anime in the OG days. But yeah, I thought this episode was bloody brilliant. I had a lot of fun watching it, seeing all my favorite characters return once again. So with that, I'm going to give this episode a 9 out of 10 and I'm going to give it an A. Go check it out if you haven't seen it, but tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of this episode. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Of course, I'm going to be back here every week reviewing each and every single episode of the Blood War Arc anime, so stay tuned for more. But like this video, subscribe for more anime reactions, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings and more. Thanks for watching. Boarded Review signing out.